it soon after that. Also, as I help my case, my mom still treats me like I'm an 8-year-old. Girl, get this. My mom's big fear now is that I'll be abducted by an online predator. But she knows nothing about the internet. She gets this from watching the news. So I was talking to her on the phone the other night, and she said, "You better be careful when you're sucking that inner tube." I was like, "Okay, I'll wear a life jacket." She's like, "No, I saw in the news, there's all kinds of perverts on my face." What? Excuse me? She said, "Yeah, they're on my face, and Facebook, Carl's List." First of all, it's not Carl's List, it's Craigslist. Secondly, I'm a 42-year-old man now. How do you think I'm a target of an online predator? She said, "Well, the news said they target you people because you can't make friends on your own." Mom might have a point. She might have a point. I am addicted to social media things, Facebook, Twitter, and all that. I don't know why, because like 99% of the things my friends post just annoy me. Like the friends who post stuff just begging you to ask a question or to make a comment. I hate that, the passive-aggressive types. Here's one I got this past week. "Sally Rucker's feeling a little down today." I wanted to post, "Shut up, no you are not. What you should be posting is Sally Rucker is craving attention." But it worked for her. She got like 16 replies. "And you know, Sally, tomorrow's another day." It's like, oh, stop it, don't encourage her. Then I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little down. I can use some attention. So I posted, "Brian Bates is considering hurting himself." I got no replies. 5 people liked it. What about that? Just got asked to be in another friend's wedding. Not that a 42-year-old man hates more than being in another wedding. Always the groomsman, never the groom. Last fall I was in one, I wasn't even a groomsman, I was an usher. That's the worst. You don't even get to get in the game. Still got to read that text though. And to me, the usher is the most ridiculous job in the history of mankind. Why was this job even invented? Were women just wandering off at weddings, never to be seen again? Before this was made, I felt so stupid. Women walking into the church, but "Ma'am, I know you probably walk every day on your own. I know you've probably been walking on your own since you were 1 year old. You probably just walked on your own from that car into this church right now. But that's where it stops. You're a woman, I got a job to do, so grab a home. Sir, I know she's your wife, but just walk behind us in case I need your help." So stupid. Made me miss my college football last fall. You guys college football fans? Yeah. Love our football here in the South, man, but it's crazy, man. But we don't know which schools have, we don't know which countries have good nuclear warheads, but we know which schools have a good recruiting class. We don't care which Wall Street firms are being investigated. I noticed we didn't care until the Securities and Exchange Commission got involved. Because on the news, they didn't call it Securities and Exchange Commission. They called it the SEC. And that confused us. Our top story tonight, the SEC investigates Goldman Sachs for 8 new rules violations. Goldman Sachs? What team does he even play for? That's not one of our assistant coaches, is it? Of course, I live in Nashville, and we have the Titans, Tennessee Titans.
Go Titans!
We're having a good season until the winless Jacksonville Jaguars came to town. Just had to ruin it for us. I was there, man. I was like, this is a sure win. Nope. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. I didn't play football growing up. I played Little League Baseball. I was no good at it. And kids can be really mean at that age, too. I heard a lot of mean stuff like, "Move up," "This guy can't hit," "Easy out." That wasn't easy out, I admit. Mainly because I was too trusting. Like I didn't know when the other team yelled, "Hey, better swing," they didn't have my best interest in mind. It's my fault. Here's how bad I was. One time, the other team did not have enough players for the game, so my coach just loaned me to the other team just so we could still play. Just sit me over there. Another dugout. Now I'm facing my own pitcher who knows I'm scared of the ball because he faces me every day in practice. You guys know how demoralizing it is to hear easy out and turn around at your own coach saying it? That is brutal. And I remember my team won. But I wasn't on my team. And afterwards, an argument broke out among my teammates whether or not I deserved ice cream or not. Brent Triplett was like, why does Brian deserve ice cream? He didn't help us win. Richard Muscadelli was like, of course Brian deserves ice cream. He struck out 4 times. He's the biggest reason we won. That's how my childhood went. I like kids, though. I do. I wish I had kids. Because I notice even ugly parents can have cute kids. Because we've all seen that, right? A cute little kid, and you're like, aw, you're so cute. And then you see his parents, and you're like, aw, this will not last. Enjoy it now, kid. There's an eating disorder in your future. Because kids are fat today, too, folks. They are. Childhood obesity is out of control. Like, it's gotten so bad at my church, we started an aggressive campaign into scaring kids into losing weight. We call it Jesus Loves the Little Children. You gotta get them when they're young and impressionable. Get them when they're young. And one little fat kid tried to get smart with me, tried to quote that Jesus Loves Me song to me. He's like, well, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. I was like, yeah, that's true. But it's the little ones to him belong. They are weak and he is strong. Not, they are fat and he threw his back out trying to pick you up. So lay off the donuts, kid. I couldn't afford a kid now anyway. I don't have any money. Times are tough, man. They are. And I feel like, here's when I knew our country was in trouble. When McDonald's added a credit card machine. Because that means there was demand for it. People are walking to McDonald's, looking up the board and be like, man, I'd like to get that number 4 extra value bill, but who carries that kind of cash? I'm not Bill Gates here, folks. Just want a hamburger. Maybe get a credit card machine, then we can do business. I noticed Sonic even has a card machine now. Sonic. But I question how safe my card is there, is if you put in your card, it'll ask you, do you know your PIN number, yes or no? And if you push yes, you have to enter your 4-digit number. But if you push no, it just gives it to you anyway. It really does. Try it. It's basically saying, do you know your PIN number? No. All right, man, that's cool. No big deal. Didn't mean to get your business. It's crazy. It's crazy. Some people say these tough times we're facing, was predicted in the Bible. I don't know if that's true or not, because I find people say stuff all the time aren't even in the Bible, just trying to make themselves look smart. But my friend Todd says I shouldn't even be doing comedy because I shouldn't be making fun of other people. I'm like, where'd you get that at? He's like, like it says in the Bible, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's a good thought. I don't think that's in there, though. He's like, well, even Moses said, I've never met a man I didn't like. What? No, that was Will Rogers. And then he got defensive about it. He's like, look, man, I'm just saying, be careful, okay? Like Paul said in 2 Corinthians, with great power comes great responsibility. That wasn't 2 Corinthians, that was the first Spider-Man. Whatever, dude, get rich or die trying. Pretty sure that was 50 Cent. Not in the Bible. Go to a very conservative church. Some people say backwards, but I say conservative. But I don't believe in evolution. I believe in creation. So my friends are always trying to stump me. Like last week in the news, it said the scientists found the remains of this woman that was 20 million years old. My friends are like, Brian, how can you say the world's only a few thousand years old when scientists say this woman was clearly 20 million years old? And I say, easy. Looks can be deceiving. First of all, we know women lie about their age. Secondly, have you seen some of these that smoke a lot? Like the Big Bang maybe happened on her face, like for years. Like she might be 40-something years old, but she looks like, you're looking at her, you're like, God, how old is that woman? Like 100? Well, in Old Testament times, people lived to be 700, 800, 900 years old. So if you've been smoking a Virginia Slim without a filter for like 600 years, you might look at her and be like, God, how old is that woman? Like 20 million